guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Becca and today I have most of my August unboxings for you guys. So the only one of my August subscription boxes that is currently missing is the August Fairyloot, which I think has been a tiny bit delayed, but everything else has arrived, so we're gonna do my August unboxings. So this month we have the regular young adult August Fairyloot. Fairyloots are a UK-based fantasy subscription, and every month you will get yourself a collection of bookish goodies and a brand new hardback release. This one was also sent to me by the team over at Fairyloot to show to you guys, so thank you so much to Fairyloot for that. We also have my Goldsboro Science Fiction and Fantasy Fellowship book for August, which I actually can't remember what book this is, and they do announce them ahead of time, so I do know. It's unusual that I would have forgotten what that is. And then I don't know which one of these is which, but we have the regular monthly Illumicrate, which I think might be this one because this one's quite heavy, and also this quarter's Afterlight. So Illumicrate are once again a UK-based monthly subscription box. They're sci-fi and fantasy, and in every box you will get a hardback release and an exclusive edition, a collection of bookish goodies, and the books are generally both young adult and adult. This one was also sent to me by the team over at Illumicrate to show to you guys. Thank you so much to Illumicrate for that. And if you guys would like to get your hands on your very own Illumicrates after watching this video, I do have a discount code, and that code is Becca5, and it will get you a discount on a 3 or 6 month subscription. So I think as this is the heaviest one, that is the monthly box, but we also have the Afterlight of the quarter, and Afterlight is a contemporary romance subscription from Illumicrate where you get one pretty new romance release and a couple of like non-fandom specific self-care items. So I think this time we will start off with the Goldsboro. I do pay for the Goldsboro Science Fiction and Fantasy Fellowship and also the Afterlight subscription myself, and even though it is not present here today, I do also pay for the adult Fairyloot. And then the standard Illumicrate and Fairyloot monthly boxes are rep packages. So this one is a signed and numbered first edition sci-fi or fantasy release every single month. I am at hopefully the beginning of September going to be doing my next installment in the vlog series I do. Oh, I didn't realize this was this month. This is Lost in Time by A.G. Riddle, and I very much feel like this is one that could go either way for me. It's giving me like Jurassic Park vibes from the cover though, and those lasered edges are gorgeous. So this one says at opposite ends of time, a father and a daughter have just 201 million years to save their family and humanity. The long synopsis says Pangea 201,320,641 BC. Quantum physicist Sam Anderson is trapped 201 million years in the past. Sam has helped create a machine able to unpick the threads of time, casting objects eternally into the past. It's useful only as a permanent means of disposal, and in a world where criminals need to be punished, that's exactly how it will be used. But Sam's invention will become his undoing. The judicial penalty for a crime that he confessed to but didn't commit. It's a death sentence. Now he's on a raw and hostile planet stalked by dinosaurs in the midst of a mass extinction event and unlikely to survive the night, but he can't give up because he has to save his family, who are 201 million years in the future. United States, AD 2027. Adeline is an orphan. Her mother died 3 years ago when she was 16, and her father is lost 201 million years ago in the late Triassic. Adeline knows he sacrificed his life to save hers, but her determination to find the truth reveals more questions. What has unnerved her father's ex-colleagues? What are they secretly digging for in the desert? Adeline will do whatever it takes to get to the truth, because somewhere 201 million years in the past, her father is still alive. If I have to say 201 million one more time, oh my god. We also have a foiled fern on the front, and as always from Goldsboro, this one is signed by the author, and it is also number 951 of 2000. So this for me seems like one that could go either way. I'm either going to really love it or it's just not going to work, and I feel like with it being about time, it's very much dependent on like how well that comes together. But it is one of the Goldsboro ones that I'm more interested in, although to be fair, the next installment of my vlog series that I'm doing contains 2 books that I really don't think I'm gonna like and one that I have potential to enjoy, but then the 3 after that are 3 books that I'm more interested in, so we'll see how it goes. Next we will do the 2 Illumicrates, I guess. So this one's the heavy one, So potentially the monthly box. Oh no, this is definitely going to be the monthly box because as we all know, the book of the month is Babel by R.F. Kuang. It is a very fancy edition in a slipcase as well, and I believe it's relatively thick, so it would make sense that it's really heavy because it's a big book. But yes, this is the August box. The theme is knowledge is power, and here are the spoilers if you guys would like to pause and read them. So the theme for September is also on the back, and it is book devourers, and this one is a fandom neutral box including 2 items that are fan favorites and 2 items they haven't done before, and the book is actually an adult fantasy horror standalone, which actually sounds really interesting. I'm really excited for that box. So let's have a look what we have in here. I am expecting the items in this box to be not as good as I would normally expect from Illumicrate, just because the book I believe is a spectacular edition, so with it being like more expensive, I'd expect them to compensate with like lower value items, but we'll see. The first thing we have is an Illumicrate stamp set inspired by A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee. Okay, intrigued. This is really pretty. Wow, okay. So we have a plastic block in here, and then we have this set of stamps. So from my understanding, these are going to be sticky and you can stick them to the plastic block and then like use it to press down. That is an item I've never seen before, but I really do like that. Next up we have, feels like it could be a pin, quite a large one as well. This one is, oh, this one says writing workshop enamel pin, and I feel like it's gonna be inspired by Bunny. That is just because it has 4 bunnies on it though, so I'm gonna check the spoilers. Yes, inspired by Bunny by, is it Mona Awad? It's a book that a lot of people love, but not one that I ever feel like, it literally says inspired by Bunny on the thing. So perception, not doing too good today. Next up we have something a bit squishy, but also not squishy at the same time. It is some sort of pouch, but it's like, oh, okay, let's just, okay, so it goes like this, and it's quite like formed, but what does it do? The design on it's pretty, and oh, it does this as well, so it gets big. When I see the spoiler card and what this is going to be, I feel like I'm going to be kicking myself. Okay, I need to look. It's a pencil case! It's a pencil case. Okay, and it's inspired by the Atlas 6. Interesting design. I never would have, like, my brain never would have gone to pencil case, but that's pretty cool, I guess. We also have, I forgot, I was totally wrong about this being like a low value box in terms of items, because I forgot that it has a reading journal in it as well, which is, I think at this time last year, Illumicrate included a reading journal. Oh, they're such nice journals as well. I have like a big journal that I put everything in because I have like quite a few things obviously that I juggle, but these are, I'll show you a few random pages. They're really nicely put together. With journals, I can't tell whether they'd be good for me to use until I actually use them, but I have like an hourly breakdown. Mine's a daily planner, which comes in handy for like to-do lists and stuff, but that is a real pretty design as well. And tucked down the side here, forgot about these. This is not a low value box at all. This is one of the best Illumicrate boxes I've received maybe ever, but if not then definitely in a long time, because this is, you all know I love my Merwild bookmarks even though I haven't read Babel. I don't know who any of these are, but like it has me excited for the book because I adore Merwild bookmarks. I think I have every set now actually, which is wild. I picked up Red Rising from Yalg, which was the last ones that I needed. Okay, are we ready for this beauty? I have seen a bit of it on Instagram, but I haven't seen like the specifics. But it is slip cased, which is real pretty. We're also sealed. Can I do this with my nail? Because my nail's less sharp than scissors, so I won't damage anything. So, oh, are we shiny? I don't think are we foiled? Why can't I tell if that's foiling? It's really pretty regardless. And then on the back here, we have this bit that looks like a rip. And then taking, oh, she's a, oh, they're really nice edges. Wow, no dust jacket, but we have a printed cover. The edges are gorge. And they say an act of translation is always an act of betrayal. I don't know what else is custom about this. It has a end paper that says like property of, which is really cool, and I believe it has some bonus content in here. We have a very pretty tipping page, and I believe somewhere, there it is, we have a bound in letter from the author. So the issue here is that this does not have a synopsis, and I cannot tell you what this is about. Oh, I can actually, because it'll be on the spoiler card. I was kind of interested in this because it sounds good, but I also didn't like the Poppy War. But that being said, the things, like a lot of the issues I had with the Poppy War could very much be down to the fact that like R.F. Kong was a debut author at that time, which definitely could have contributed to the things that I didn't like about it. So I'm definitely going to give this a try, especially as it's such a hyped release and everyone's so excited for it. And like I said, it does sound really good. But the synopsis says, an act of translation is always an act of betrayal. 1828, Robin Swift, orphaned by cholera in Canton, is brought to London by the mysterious Professor Lavelle. There he trains for years in Latin, ancient Greek and Chinese, all in preparation for the day he'll enroll in Oxford University's prestigious Royal Institute of Translation, also known as Babel. Babel is the world's centre of translation and, more importantly, of silverworking, the art of manifesting the meaning lost in translation through enchanted silver bars to magical effect. Silverworking has made the British Empire unparalleled in power, and Babel's research in foreign languages serves the Empire's quest to colonise everything it encounters. Oxford, the city of dreaming spires, is a fairy tale for Robin, a utopia dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. But knowledge serves power, and for Robin, a Chinese boy raised in Britain, serving Babel inevitably means betraying his motherland. As his studies progress, Robin finds himself caught between Babel and the shadowy Hermes Society, an organisation dedicated to sabotaging the silverworking that supports imperial expansion. When Britain pursues an unjust war with China over silver and opium, Robin must decide, can powerful institutions be changed from within, or does revolution always require violence? What is he willing to sacrifice to bring Babel down? Interesting. Secret society, some academia. I am intrigued. I just hope I enjoy it more than the Poppy War, but obviously a stunning edition. So as usual, down in my comments, please let me know what your favorite item is from this month's box. Stunning box. If we take the book out of it, because I feel like the book is obviously a standout edition, I would say that I really like the stamp set because it's cool, but Merwild bookmarks, it's always going to be about Merwild bookmarks for me, so we're going to go with these. Okay, so now on to the Afterlight, and you know, the books for Illumicrate this month, A+, because I'm pretty sure that this one is Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. Now, no, I still have not read The Love Hypothesis, but it's hyped, like it's a hyped release, and it is a book that I was actually considering getting from somewhere else, but then I remembered that it's in here, so obviously I waited for this one. But oh my god, this is gorgeous. I've only just opened it and I'm already obsessed. We'll start off with the items. I have just lifted the book out, but it's in the jacket. And this art, obsessed. This is character art from Love on the Brain on the back of a letter from Ali Hazelwood. Love this. I don't know who the artist for this is, but it's really pretty. I love that art style. And then for the items, you get 2 or 3 with the Afterlight. There's 2 in this one. This is so cool. I actually really love these. I'm really happy that this was included, but it is a secret book and it is called The Science of Love Experiments of the Heart. And essentially you put these on a shelf. They look like cool textbooks, but they're actually boxes for you to put things in, which, I mean, usually I put like art cards and stuff, but from Illumicrate and Fairyloot recently, this is the Illumicrate one. I have just had some of these, which, so I've got 2 of these now, which are mostly empty, and an additional box. So I don't need this right now, but it does come in handy. I do use them. And then the other item looks to be something maybe cosmetic. It's a body butter bar and it's called The Kiss. I really like the theming and the color scheme for all of the items in this box. Oh, what's the scent on that? Does it say? It smells like Johnson's baby shampoo. Oh, yeah, it smells like baby shampoo. And the way that these work is that they warm up with your skin, so you just kind of like rub them on and they melt and you can rub them into your skin. Okay, so for the book, this is once again an exclusive edition, and it is, oh, it's a short hardback. I thought it would be a full-sized one, but it is of course Love on the Brain. I will obviously as well overlay the original cover over the top so that you guys can see the difference, but it has a pink sprayed edge and oh, that's really pretty. We also have foiling under the dust jacket. So this one is obviously an adult romance. It is also signed by the author, and I believe that Ali Hazelwood specializes in writing like science romances. And the synopsis of this one says, Bee lives by a simple code. What would Marie Curie do? If NASA offered her the lead on a neuroengineering project, a literal dream come true, Marie would accept without hesitation, duh. But the mother of modern physics never had to co-lead with Levi Ward. Sure, Levi is attractive in a tall dark and piercing eyes kind of way, but Levi made his feelings towards Bee very clear in grad school. Arch enemies work best employed in their own galaxies far, far away. I love a hate to love. But when her equipment starts to go missing and the staff ignore her, Bee could swear she sees Levi softening into an ally, backing her plays, seconding her ideas, devouring her with those eyes. The possibilities have all her neurons firing. But when it comes time to actually make a move and put her heart on the line, there's only one question that matters. What will Bee do? So yeah, interested. I would like to read The Love Hypothesis first, but it is a book that I've been like vaguely interested in. And my favorite item from this, I really like this, but I will use both of these. But I would say that this is probably one of the best Afterlight boxes that I've received. So Illumicrate, killing it in August. And then finally, the last of the August boxes for now is the Young Adult Fairyloot. So once again, a thank you to the Fairyloot team for sending this one my way. I feel like this box has very much been overshadowed by the book for the adult box. So I no longer remember anything about this one, but the theme is Tell Me Lies, really pretty spoiler card art as always. And here are the spoilers for you guys if you would like to pause and have a look. We have something really pretty straight off on the top. This is gorgeous. It's the jewelry box. This is real pretty. Look at this. And actually something that I could use because I got one of my necklaces tangled today and Curtis said, for the love of God, don't put these away if you're just gonna get them all tangled up, because I can't be bothered to untangle them. So inside we have like quite a lot of ring slots in here, which is cool. And a little pouch and 2 sections here. Definitely will come in handy in a really pretty design as well. Next up we have something fabric-y. Looks like it may be a tote. This is a gorgeous tote as well. Are these all Fairyloot books? So it's like a bookshelf of really classic leather-bound editions. But I think, yeah, these are all Fairyloot books. That is so cool. Oh my god, Red Rising at the bottom. I love it. Next up, we have a pin, which is inspired by Gilded by, is that Marissa Meyer? And it's a really pretty black and gold design. And then we have something a little heavy, which is a Romeo and Juliet list pad. I could do with list pads actually, because I keep complaining that I'm running out of space in my planner for my to-do list. Oh, it just says these violent delights have violent ends on the bottom. And is that all? Yep. No, it's not. We have one more thing. So right down at the bottom, we have the next 2 bookmarks, which I think are these number 5 and 6. Yes, they are, in the Fairyloot mythology bookmark collection. And these ones are Nancy and a party? A pate? Apathy? I'm not sure how to pronounce that one, I cannot lie. They are really pretty though. I really like the art on these ones. And then as a bonus item in every Fairyloot, you get 2 tarot cards with the idea that when you have so many Fairyloots, you will have a full deck of tarot. And this month we have Justice and the Wheel of Fortune. And I believe these are characters from Only a Monster by Vanessa Len, but I cannot tell you their names because I have not read that book yet. I really like the black and purple and gold on these though. So moving on to the book. Really liked this Fairyloot box as well. I cannot remember what this is, so let's see which way it goes. Oh, of course, in here we have the Fairy Scoop, the monthly bookmark, and the letter from the author, which is on the back of this art. And the book of the month is one that I haven't heard of. This is Violet Made of Thorns by Gina Chen. This is, as usual, an exclusive cover from Fairyloot, so I will put the original over the top. We also have these really pretty sunset ombre edges. And oh, we have, is this a book plate? Yeah, we have a signed book plate by the author. And as is the new norm for Fairyloot, we have custom end papers. We also have, I don't want to pull it out, but if you guys can see there is a ribbon bookmark. And oh, I like the art on this. It reminds me a lot of Nevermore by Jessica Townsend, but we have a printed landscape cover under the dust jacket. So the synopsis on this one, because I have not heard of this book, it says Violet is a prophet and a liar, influencing the royal court with her cleverly phrased and not always true divinations. Honesty is for suckers like the oh so not charming Prince Cyrus, who plans to strip Violet of her official role once he's crowned at the end of summer, unless Violet does something about it. But when the king asks her to falsely prophesy Cyrus's love story for an upcoming ball, Violet awakens a dreaded curse, one that will end in either damnation or salvation for the kingdom. kingdom, all depending on the prince's choice of future bride. Violet faces her own choice, sees control of her destiny no matter the cost, or give in to the ill-fated attraction growing between her and Cyrus. Violet's wits may protect her in the cutthroat court, but they can't change her fate, and as the boundary between hatred and love grows ever thinner with the prince, Violet must untangle a wicked web of deceit to save herself and the kingdom, or doom them all. A darkly enchanting fantasy debut about a morally grey witch, a cursed prince, and a prophecy that ignites their fate-twisted destinies. Perfect for fans of The Cruel Prince and Serpent and Dove, which are two YA fantasy romances, which means I'm excited to give it a try, especially. I mean, it's super basic. A morally grey witch, a cursed prince, and a prophecy, but they're all buzzwords to me and all things that I really enjoy. So I mean, call me basic if you want, I don't even care. So favorite item from this one, you know me, I'm not normally a sucker for a tote bag, but I really like the design on this one. But I think overall my favorite item, we're gonna go with the jewelry box, because this is something that I've never had from a subscription box before, and it's something that I could definitely use. So there you have it. Those are all of my August subscription boxes, minus the adult Fairyloot, which as it's book only, I may just include in whichever vlog it arrives in. But I do hope you guys have enjoyed this unboxing. As always, down in the comments, let me know what your favorite item from each box is. Once again, a huge thank you to Illumicrate and Fairyloot for providing boxes for me to open in this video. Down in my description box, you will of course find a link to all of the websites that all of these boxes are from, as well as all of the social media and discount codes where I have them. But aside from that, guys, please don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you wanna. If you head into my description box, you'll find a link to my Goodreads, Instagram and Twitter if you'd like to follow me on any of those, as well as a link to my Bookish candle website, the Etsy for that, and a 10% off discount code. But that's it from me today, guys. Bye!
Oh, you bite your friend like chocolate. You say you'll go where nobody knows, with guns hidden under our petticoats. We're never gonna quit it, no, we're never gonna quit it, no.